I moved to a lot of different places in my life.
I started out in northern China, where I was born, and then moved to Oklahoma when I turned 2. This is one of the very first pictures I took there. My dad had the type of job where he needed to move everywhere, so we moved every 2 or 3 years. After Oklahoma came Canada. This picture was in Toronto, which was followed by Pennsylvania, California, and finally Texas. Throughout all that moving, I attended 6 different elementary schools. I can still remember the names right now. I started with Vernon Thorpe, and then went to Silverthorne, and then Derry Township, Bub Elementary, Huff Elementary, and finally Barksdale.
It's fair to say that I underwent a lot of change and gained many new experiences in my life. Each time I left the last school and went to the new one, I felt like I was given a new blank canvas that I could paint in whichever way that I chose. I would think about what experiences I encountered and what I can do to make better ones. For an example, when I left Pennsylvania, I realized that I did a few things wrong. I only talked to a few people and thought that befriending those few were enough. However, I soon found out that I was wrong and that I befriended them very poorly, since they didn't even say bye to me on my last day. So I intended to make friends a lot more in California. You see, change wasn't easy, but every little step came and helped determine who I am today. Looking back, I now realize that these changes were beneficial and taught me a lot. I improved on things such as socializing with people or going out of my comfort zone. Being that new kid can be summed up with 2 words: very sucky. Each time I moved, I talked to more and more people and went farther and farther away to what I thought would be my boundaries. I now see how I can use these experiences in the future. It's no surprise that in the future, we will be faced with difficult trials and conflicts when on the path for success. For an example, I learned how easy it is to step out of my comfort zone, and how much stepping out helped me. I will certainly have to use this a lot in the future, and my life later on. Neil Walsh once said, "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone." I mean, that's a pretty good quote. Anyways, aside from difficulties, we will inevitably go through change. Nothing can remain static. It can come in many different forms. It can be a physical change, like moving in my case, or it can be change in oneself. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this: don't look at change with contempt. It proved to help me in the long run and will continue to do so when I aim to achieve my goals. Embrace change. It will teach you many valuable lessons that will help you throughout life as well as to your goals. Thank you.